game today? Will we get something special? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the 48. Good work by the return team. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He finds some space. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Dumps it down his back. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
So 2nd and 7 at the 4-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Porter. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Now they're running on the toss. He breaks free.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On the toss play, runner moving left. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second and medium. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's an out route, the catch made. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
Makes the catch. It's Porter. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage. And
going toward the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
That incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 26. Back to throw. It's Manning. And this one is caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First and 10 now for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? A direct snap. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Now there's the stiff arm. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go.
There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Manning. Finds his target. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks an open space. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
outstanding field position to begin this drive. Handoff running right. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Breaking tackles. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
Touchdown, Texas! Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. To throw, it's St. Clair. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
Quick shoot. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The receiver grabs it. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. And here he goes. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Now here's the toss play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move.
Well, the defense showing their team speed. Play flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. First down here for this offense. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Catch made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded at one of the up men. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Looks left and finds his target there. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll feed the back again. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this deep and begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. It's a toss to the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Graham. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Lining up to try the extra point. PHC up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He's wide open, look out. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the call... Defensive holding. And that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Baxter. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff. It's Baxter. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Let's go.
The runner takes off to his right. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's fourth down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
A completion sets up a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Longhorns will have first and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And we're going to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for a deep completion. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That game makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Moore. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Longhorns line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff and a first and goal. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Rodgers. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What's another incompletion? It's just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So it's 2nd down and 10. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for the first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. 1st down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grinding away on the ground. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. And they tackle him at the 8, so the offense starts back. This possession. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The linebacker shifting around now. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Tailback takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up first down from the 32. And that first down should clinch this big showdown. The sideline, Kirk, in celebration mode. A massive test early season, and they pass it.
Yeah, they pass it. What a big opportunity they're able to take advantage of. And just, you know, the fact that both these teams played, it was such a competitive game. Early in the year, you know, the loser here, still a long way to go to be able to rebuild their resume and get right back to where they want to be.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And now the handoff. Has the first down and more. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention,
headed for the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
It's now second.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Caught with a receiver. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.